This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Gold medal day for the U.S. Olympic basketball team. Team USA taking on Serbia in Rio. Mike Krzyzewski trying to become the first basketball coach to lead a men's or women's team to 3 gold medals in the Olympics. Kevin Durant, he's been lights out in Rio. Second quarter, USA up 11. Durant, the easy steal and the deal on the other end. You know, of course, USA played Serbia August 12th in that pool play game in which they won just by 3 points. So they had no problem today. Durant, he kept it going later. He finished with 30. Last Olympic game for Coach K goes out a winner. Greg Popovich, of course, will take this thing over and coach Team USA in 2020 in Tokyo. USA wins gold 96-66. Former Kentucky Wildcat DeMarcus Cousins comes off the bench for the 3rd straight game and finishes with the double-double, 13 points and 15 rebounds. Preseason rankings are what they are. By the end of the college football season, teams have either fallen out of the rankings, climbed up the rankings, or shuffled up and down all year. As of now, Kentucky will play 6 Associated Press top 25 teams, but it's the preseason and that number could shrink. The preseason AP top 25 poll is out. The Alabama Crimson Tide is the top-ranked team in the country. Clemson, Oklahoma, Florida State, and LSU round out the top 5. The Tennessee Volunteers are ranked 9th. Let's take a look at the 5 teams in the preseason top 25 poll that Kentucky will play this season. 4 of those 5 games are on the road. They're at Bama, at UT, at number 19 Louisville, at number 25 Florida. The one team the Wildcats get at home is number 18 Georgia. And speaking of the Cats, they had their second fall scrimmage Saturday, and unlike the first scrimmage, there were a lot more things that concern the coaches this time. Let's talk some defense. The secondary's experience with Chris Weststreet, Derek Beatty, Mike Edwards. Yeah, those guys have played a lot. It's at the other spots that are a concern, and defensive coordinator DJ Eliot says the freshmen have to take time to grasp the information.
Definitely. You know, we got talent, you know, just like in our secondary, Mike and Derek, they didn't earn starting jobs till the second half of the season, you know, so it takes time. You know, it's very tough to play in any sport, I would imagine, as a freshman. It's just so much information, so much fundamentals you got to learn in a short amount of time. So sometimes those guys take longer to develop.
The Cumberlands Patriots have missed the postseason over the last 2 years after making it to the NAIA National Championship game in 2013. Head coach Matt Reimer has a ton of experience returning this year. The third-year coach has close to 20 guys on the roster who are from the WYMT coverage area. And having played mountain football himself, Coach realizes there is not a variety of kids who can play at a higher level than the NAIA.
I'm from Eastern Kentucky. I played, you know, in Harlan County, so you know, I get the fact that if you're a good high school player in Eastern Kentucky, you've got that persona of just being a superstar, and you may be, but, you know, there's not many players in Eastern Kentucky that's bigger than our level of football. So, you know, that's just what we look for as guys that really just want to be a part of something bigger than themselves, be a part of a great university, and get a chance to play college football.
Head coach Reimer and the Patriots open the season up this Thursday, August 25th at home, and they will play the 17th-ranked Campbellsville Tigers. This was a great season opener a year ago. The Pats won the game 24-21 at Campbellsville. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock this Thursday. Zach Willis and the Union Bulldogs only have 5 seniors on the roster this year. Quarterback Chandler Whittlesey is one of those guys. He threw for over 1,700 yards last season, but the Bulldogs went just 1-9, and Whittlesey is ready for one last go-around.
We're stepping up big time. We don't have the biggest senior class, but we understand that the young guys are looking up to us, and we have to step up and be leaders. And me and Serge, we've been the captains for the past 2 years, so we've already been in this role, so we just keep it going.
I think the biggest thing is focus and confidence. We have to build confidence in this program. It's one thing that's been lacking for a long time, and it's something that we've got to get back, and that's the most precious thing a coach can give a kid.
Hey, by the way, we have 4 WYMT Appalachian Wireless games of the week this coming week, Friday and Saturday out at the Pike County Bowl. First on Friday night, we got Pike Central and Shelby Valley. Both teams lost this past weekend, so someone going to get the first dub of the year. That game is set for a 6:05 kickoff, and then the #1 ranked team of the Mountains, Belfry, will take on Tate's Creek. That's set for approximately about 8:35 p.m. Both games are at Belfry. And then on Saturday, both of these games at Pikeville. First up, it's Phelps and Eastridge, and then the nightcap is the 7th-ranked Pikeville Panthers and Letcher Central. You can watch all 4 of these games on this TV and online at WYMT.com. Like I said, DeMarcus Cousins, he becomes just the 2nd John Calipari Kentucky player to win an Olympic gold medal. So congrats to Boogie. The other, by the way, was Anthony Davis. That's sports, and we'll be back.